Hi, Coach Mo here. This week we're going to focus in on some things we can do with infinity bands. If you don't have these, there's something you can purchase online. They're pretty cheap, and if this situation is something that's going to continue for a while, I would suggest getting these because they're really versatile. This week we're going to look at some prehab exercises and some upper body exercises that we can do with our infinity bands. Here are some prehab exercises that will focus on the shoulder. First one is an external rotation. You're going to hold your band. We're going to focus on our right arm first, so our left hand is just going to be an anchor. We have our arms bent at 90 degrees, and you're just going to rotate out. Your elbow is fixed, rotating at the shoulder. This is your internal rotation. For your internal rotation, you'll have to find something to anchor your band onto. But otherwise, we're keeping our elbow at 90 degrees, just like before. We're hinging at the shoulder, starting with our hand out, pulling it in even to our body. This is your internal rotation. Another variation that you can do with your shoulder rotations are to do field goals. Going to keep your arm bent at 90 degrees, starting even with your shoulder. My left arm is going to be stationary, and then we're going to rotate up so that our hand is even with our shoulder and our head. Come down and up. You can do the same thing in the opposite direction. Hold the band behind you. Start with your hand head height and rotate forward. Again, keeping everything at 90 degrees. Next, we're going to do a little prehab for our scap. So our scaps are back here. We're going to put the band around our wrists and push our palms into a wall. When we do that, we want to push out through our back, through our scaps back here. And then we're going to walk our hands around as if they're the hands of a clock. Pushing through our back the whole time. Let's focus on some strength building exercises for our upper body. We're going to start by hitting our triceps. I'm going to anchor the band with my left hand. My right arm is going to be doing the work. I'm going to lean forward a little, and I want to bring my elbow up so that way my arm is parallel to the floor and my elbow is bent at about 90 degrees. Then I'm just going to extend so my full arm is parallel to the ground. It's not a big movement. If you need more resistance, move your left hand down further. We can also hit our biceps with these bands. You're going to anchor the band with your feet, extend your arm, and then pull up. And we're focusing on our bicep. Easily can switch to the other side. You can also do these at the same time. We can also do a standard shoulder press with these bands. You're going to anchor with one of your hands. So I'm going to anchor with my right hand. With my left hand, I have a pronated grip. I'm going to push straight up. You can also do a neutral grip if it makes your shoulder feel better. Neutral grip is palm facing in towards your body, pushing straight up. Again, we're hitting our shoulders. To hit our upper back, we're going to do band pull-aparts. If you have a longer band, you can do this with both hands at the same time. I have a shorter band, so I'm only going to do one side. So I'm going to anchor, in this case with my left hand, and extend out with my right. And I'm pulling from the middle of my back. hitting the muscles back here. Anchor, extend out, extend out. Next, we're going to do rows. This exercise also hits your upper middle back. You're going to need to anchor your band again. Start with your arm fully extended, and then you're going to pull your arm back, keeping your elbow nice and close to your body, trying to extend past your back so you can focus on those back muscles. We're not just pulling in like this and stopping even. That's going to focus a little more on your bicep. You're going to pull all the way through with your back.